to National ETV's broadcast of the NHIAA Boys Ice Hockey Championship game. I'm Tom Kane with Rich McDonough, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, Dylan Smith on camera, and Tim O'Neill sloughing off somewhere, but who knows where. But anyway, we have a treat for you. Guertin, Bedford, they go together in all kinds of weather. I don't know how many times a Guertin and Bedford team have met in the postseason in any sport over the years. This is just like chapter number 520.
Bruins Rangers.
Like it's even more than that.
Yeah.
You know, this is a treat. The Cardinals are the number 3 seed coming in at 15-5. Bedford, the number 4 seed at 14-6. But Bedford has in their cap, in their back pocket, a upset, stunning upset of Concord in the semifinals to put them in the title game. I don't think anyone thought that was going to happen, except Concord. They were very nervous going in, from what I understand. But the Bulldogs, they split with the Cardinals during the season, Rich McDonough. They were 2 close games. I believe one was 4-2 and 2-1.
Yep.
So 4-2 BG, 2-1 Bedford. And Bedford knocked out Guertin a year ago in the quarterfinals.
Right. The every article I think we got to read about the game in OT the other night.
You got to read, I got to write.
You got to write.
I didn't write the OT game.
I wouldn't read any of your articles.
No, that's true. Why bother?
No, but the operative word was stun, you know?
That was it. You know, and this is an even game. It's about as even as it gets, because these two teams, you know, they know each other very well. Guertin knows that Bedford ended their season a year ago. If you're Guertin, you look at that top line: Vogel, John Mantone. His younger brother scored 2 goals in the quarterfinal.
Father's the coach.
Yeah, Father's the assistant coach. Gary Bishop, the head guy, and he's seen a zillion of these. This is Guertin's first trip back here since 2016. What happened in that game? They lost to Bedford 4-3.
And I think they haven't won one since 2015, isn't that right?
They beat Concord the year before.
Yeah, right. But BG, senior laden team. I think 14 of 21 guys are seniors.
14 of 21 are seniors. And when I saw that at the beginning of the year, I said, oh, that means a deep turning run. Just a question of where the stop might be and where the brackets are drawn.
Right.
They have had a tough time with Concord, but they've beaten everybody else. So,
but their bracket draw was tailor-made for them.
Tailor-made to get to the finals, you know, especially when Londonderry knocked off Wyndham. Now Londonderry beat them during the year.
7-2?
Yeah, Londonderry beat them during the year.
Yeah.
But BG takes the win 5-3 in the semis. So now we are going to pause for our national anthem here at Manchester's SNHU Arena. Crowd for this one than we had for the girls' game. Girls' game played at 10 in the morning, kind of hard to get high school kids to attend.
Great game, though.
But a fabulous game. Bishop Guertin coming out on top 3-2. Bedford with the, I ought to try that some year for tournament time. Don't you think I should frost my hair?
Yeah, looking at the whole lot of peroxide, but they've added blonde to their color scheme.
They do it every year at Bedford for hockey.
I like it.
Every year. Yep.
My mom would have had me sleep elsewhere had I done that in high school.
No doubt about it. My mom didn't like it when the hair touched the ears. So all the teams are huddling up now. Bishop Guertin in the white with green and gold trim. Bedford in the dark jerseys with maroon and white trim, dark red, I guess. The Bulldogs of Bedford and the Cardinals of Bishop Guertin.
And let's watch the goaltending battle today. Johnston had 34 the other night, and King had 30.
Braden King has been a stalwart in goal. No relation, by the way. He has been solid in goal for Bishop Guertin during the course of the season. And that's what every good team needs, is a goalie you can rely on.
If he pitches a shutout, you're going to adopt him?
Yeah, there we go. Kidding, huh? I know it.
Well, this should be fun, Tom.
I'll adopt him if he gets a good NLI for college.
That's right.
That's when I'll adopt him.
Tom King's moniker for Nashua
letter
of intent.
It all goes to the TK fund.
I think you coined that at one of the South games with us this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's stuck. Getting ready for the puck drop. 15-minute periods in high school hockey. And if it's as entertaining as game one with the girls, BG winning it, we're in for a treat,
this
as you said.
Be very entertaining. These are two very tenacious hockey teams, and they are playing for a state championship.
And Bedford controls the initial draw.
First player to hit the ice.
Yeah. Maddox Muir, who's a big-time player for the Bulldogs. Zach Griffin, good hard shot into the ice. Wow, a whistler off the left pad for Braden King. Turns it aside to the left corner.
It's going to be a little adjustment because, you know, the play is a little slower because there's no body checking in girls hockey.
That's right.
Plenty of hits in this one already.
Lots of space.
Plenty of hits in this one already.
I'll tell you, Ryan Kelly, who's captain, laid some serious lumber, taking his man into the boards. BG controls, gets it into its attacking end. From the right side, that's Timmy Kiley.
Kiley, one of the fastest players on this team.
Fast, he's 5'5", but he is laser quick.
Oh, he makes stuff happen when he touches the puck.
And he committed to Sacred Heart for lacrosse. 13:54, already a minute gone, plus. Bedford collects in the right corner, gets it out past the blue line. BG controls, but everybody's got to tag up, and they dump it in. Looking for a little bit of line change, but didn't get it. Oh, they did get it. Bedford collects the loose change, gets it over the blue line, tapped out by BG. BG collects, it's number 22, Devin Young. Feeds it in, nobody's home. Bedford controls. Look at those blonde locks flowing out. Good play to rotate over to the center there, the blue line. It's Devin Young again. Hard to see BG's numbers there because it's white on white, essentially. We'll do our best.
Now, wait a minute, Rich McDonough.
Yes, sir.
I can see them pretty well. You got laser surgery. Come on. What's the difference here?
18 years ago. Born almost the same time Michael McDonough was.
There you go.
13:02, we got a break in the action. We're going to face off to the left of Johnston here. The laser surgery is pretty darn good, though, Tom. I couldn't stand contacts. Great play there by number 5, Ryan O'Connor. Intercept the pass, gets left side of the net, throws it across crease. King can't control it.
Good job to get the puck out of the crease, and now Guertin's got a break on the right wing side.
Nice cross-ice pass. Tape to tape finds Colin Rourke, who's also committed to Hofstra lacrosse. Nice story there, excellent program.
See, that's what we get here is in Guertin sports is just about every star on every team is committed to college, but they're all committed to play lacrosse, not the sport that they play during the fall and the winter.
I claim a little bit of hockey goalie presence, but I played a lifetime at lacrosse goalie and coached some of these kids in
What's
Tomahawks.
the difference?
I think hockey guys are a little bit crazier. I have no pads, though. 6x6 goal versus 4x6. Great, solid hit out there by Brendan Thornton. A little old-time hockey there. Hanson brothers are not here. Left side of the boards. That's number 16, John Mantone. He's a captain's son. Mom Julie watching down in Florida with the grandma.
Shots on goal are even at 1. Gary Bishop's mantra always for Guertin is shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck.
And the boys are getting after each other right there. There's number 15,
Logan
Logan Vogel.
That's one of Guertin's weaknesses all year long is the penalty box.
Sure.
They stay out of the box. They do pretty well. They're in the box a lot. Tough time.
A lot of these kids, including on both sides of the ice, have played youth hockey and juniors with each other from 4 years old, 8 years old, you name it.
And
they know each other.
We talk about penalties in the girls' game. Talking to Jamie Long, the Oyster River coach, after the game, he said we were uncharacteristic in terms of taking penalties. We took too many penalties in the game.
Stephen Toom unloads it about 130 feet down the ice. It sails across both blue lines and the end line. Coming on back for an icing. Toom is committed to Quinnipiac University, where I got my law degree 1,000 years ago. Face off to the left of King, goes to BG. They whistle it out of the zone across the blue line. Bedford's got to recollect. Number 29, Dom Tags, that's Tagliaferro, giving chase to the left corner. Gets it out to the blue line. That's number 40 controlling. Nice tap out. Devin Young with the back of his stick. Bedford pokes it in, gets a pairings change at the D side of the ball.
Ooh,
woo!
Tough hit.
Yeah, Cosmo Ciano took one hard.
He sure did.
But he got it to the corner.
You could tell he felt it.
And it looks like it just made him mad, kind of like Rocky. BG can't poke it through behind the cage, goes to the left side of the boards, and then Bedford whistles it cross rink. That's number 29, Dom Tags again, cycling back, collects it at his own blue line, gets it out left side with a cutting number 22. That's Nick Hadley, one of their mainstays out there. Tries to get it in center, ricochets off a skate, goes
Bedford's
to BG
done a
up the
better
right
job
side.
of cycling in front of the net. They've done a better job of that right now.
James Mantone was looking to break to the goal, but couldn't control that puck. Now it knuckles down to Johnston, the goalkeeper, who turns it to his right side. What do you say, Tom?
Could have called interference there, but not a very high. No, there's a high percentage shot. Ooh.
That was Mantone, who stayed high topside in the point there. Couldn't get one. Didn't find his blade cleanly, so it ricocheted to his right. Bedford gets it up the left wing. Giving chase is number 52, Jevin Manfield, who scored that winning goal in OT the other night.
And you know defensively they've got to be good if they held Concord down to 2 goals in a state semifinal game.
I mean, that line scored 94 goals, 79 assists all season, and they were goose-egged the other night.
Yep.
That's hard to do. I don't care what level you're playing. I mean, that's like holding the Bruins' first line scoreless.
Quite a team.
Yeah. 9:07 in the first period. Rich McDonough here with Tom King at SNHU Arena for the boys Division I final between Bedford and BG. 0-0 so far, but good action, hard hitting so far, Tom. And we got our first trip. That's number 27, Cam Hadley, who's one of the mainstays for the Bulldogs. Tough. He can penalty kill, and he's going to be MIA on a man down. Power play for BG coming up at the 9:01 mark. He'll sit for 2, barring a goal. And BG has the first power play of the game, looking to go up 1-0. BG controls the draw, gets it to the left corner, and now it's behind the net. Ricochets over, poked through by the Cardinals. Logan Vogel sets up the power play offense. Good spacing, get it up to point. Looking for their captain in the office, as Ovechkin would put it. And I tell you what, they couldn't control that one. Sam Clausen.
The danger on the power play is you look for the perfect shot, right?
Right.
Don't look for the perfect shot. Shoot the puck. You're going to have somebody in front for the rebound, and that'll help.
Well, part of it was he pulled his chin up from the ice and couldn't control the puck, and it sailed over his blade. Puck pinned in the left corner. BG looks for a little breathing room so they can reset. It's 1:12 left in their power play. 8:11 on the clock. Kind of a long pass, rotating Bedford defense, and the man down comes over, intercepts.
58 seconds left on the penalty.
BG still has essential control of it, but they're made to chew up about 20 extra seconds off a simple interception. Centering pass, great save by Johnston. Again, he had 34 saves in that win the other night. Kind of man of the hour, even though there was an overtime winner. Takes goaltending, and there's number 16, coach's son, John Mantone, does it for his ladies in Florida, puts one over the blocker from long range through a screen, and just like that, at 7:32 mark, it's BG 1, the Bedford Bulldogs 0.
Power play works. You shoot from the point, deflections, all sorts of things can happen, including a screen in the goalie, and it goes right in.
As well as he can play, screens are deadly.
Yep.
I can tell that as a lacrosse goalie, hockey goalie, soccer goalie, you name it. BG controls the second draw of the game at the 7:27 mark, gets it into the right corner, gets it in deep, and they give chase. Bedford's there first. Behind the net now, looking to feed from behind. BG dumps it in, dumps it out, get it in, get it out, the old saying goes. Puck trickles free in the center. Bedford gets it over the blue line, BG there to collect first. And right now, BG's got 2 or 3 guys on every puck. That's Ciano taking it over the blue line offside. Get some fresh legs on the ice at the 6:56 mark. BG up 1-0.
.728 on the goal, and tone from Kylie and Clausen.
Well, and those guys do a lot of damage together, so they did what the coach asked. BG up 1.
Shot the puck.
Yep. Oh, nice centering pass.
Oh,
you had traffic around the net.
You had traffic, and he backhands the puck to the wing. It's on the doorstep, but he should have just shot it. Wing it. Flip it right there. The rebound will come that way.
Probably thought too much, and his
Exactly.
blade went over the
Too
puck.
many passes. Shoot the puck. You've got the puck in the slot. Shoot it.
BG pokes it loose, goes across both blue lines in the end line,
because
where
Rich,
it'll be an icing now.
If you're shooting the puck, or if you pass it to the guy that's on the right wing side, the goalie's going to veer that way, right? And he's going to be there to not cut off the angle and make the save.
Right.
If you don't pass the puck and you shoot it, the rebound bounces. Goalie can't make it over in time. There's your 2-0 lead.
And the dynamic's the same as a lacrosse goalie. You got to get pipe to pipe. It really takes you off your mark. Great blocker save by Johnston there on the driving Cardinals. Looked like number 15, Logan Vogel, who's already having a nice impact. Man's considering Quinnipiac. We got a 2-on-1 here. And Braden King gets into the butterfly, gets the pillows to the ice, and controls it with his glove at the 5:42 mark. Shut down nicely, stayed on his center mark, and that is textbook elements of goalkeeping. So Bedford's first 2-on-1 of the afternoon, excuse me. Snuffed out by King, 5:38 in the first. Dangerous pass to get it loose from the back line.
Yes, we are at the afternoon. Spent the morning here, and now we're past noon. As I walked up the stairs after doing the post game for the girls' game, I go up the stairs. I walk into the arena staff having pizza. Drove me nuts.
I missed my coffee and breakfast today, Tom.
Oh, you gotta have breakfast.
I was getting Michael McDonough to his SATs, so I had other things to do.
Is today a general SAT day?
It is.
Wow.
He actually studied.
No wonder we didn't have as many students for the first game.
And we got a draw at center ice at the 5:12 mark.
That explains it.
That's right. That's why everybody's missing.
Yep, that explains it. There wasn't much of a crowd for that game.
Well, there is quite a Bedford cheering section on the student side here. flank, opposite side, BG,
Now,
well
BG's
represented.
got a big student section that they didn't have for the earlier game because they're all taking their exams.
Well, I'm impartial, but I do have a son at BG. And, but we're calling a great game here. Bunch of great young men. And 1-0 BG at the 4:40 mark.
So where do they have the SATs? Did you go to your own school and take them? No, where do you go?
Some are taken in Chelmsford. Michael's taken it at Fitchburg.
Oh my goodness, you had to haul to Fitchburg.
Well, we're in Hollis, so it's
yeah,
only
you
13
just go down.
miles.
Yeah, I've taken that road before.
And all his
Plenty of
complaining
trips.
didn't help. It's
Yep.
Fitchburg today.
You went on 113, right?
I think he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
go through Townsend.
Yeah, go through Townsend the whole way. Yep, I've
Doesn't take long. 28 minutes.
taken that road.
All right, face off to the right side.
Oh, it's gonna trickle
Johnson,
in.
he had it lined up. It deflected off his glove, bounced down to the ice, and he couldn't turn around in time, but he did turn around to watch it trickle over the goal
And
line.
look at this, a 2-0 start for the Cardinals.
4:31, BG makes it
2-0.
2-0. Sorry, and Pete, helping out Pete Johnson here, our executive producer. We're makeshift laptop. 2-0 Cards, hot start after both teams traded, laying some lumber to start the
But
game.
see, that's the
They're
philosophy.
feeling each other out.
That's why Gary Bishop says, shoot the puck.
Shoot the
'Cause look
puck.
what happened, right?
Yep.
Look what happened. Goalie makes a save, but it trickles behind him and in.
Right. And now we got seniors working it. Like I said, it's a senior-heavy team,
Yep.
and they're really showing themselves and why they, put the pedal to the metal down the last third of the season. 4-minute mark we got there. Seemed like it's moving quickly, Tom.
Both games were pretty quick.
Yeah, the girls' game just sailed by. Got a jam up to the left and behind the net, going out to the right corner, and that's backhanded. Looks like Kylie sailed it all the way down the length of the ice, used about 130 feet of it. That'll become an icing, and we'll bring it back for the face-off one more time to Braden King to his left dot.
So that's Mantone from Vogel at 10:29.
Vogel's playing a good game,
So
and Mantone has been involved in both scoring.
John Mantone with 2 goals in this game.
O'Toole takes the face for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs control it and then lose it promptly to BG. Now it packs out over the blue line and the red line. They dump it back into the BG defensive zone. You got Gupta and Hadley as the pairing in the back line for the Bulldogs.
First goal on the power play. The second one was even strength, and it was just a flip at the net, right? Just a shot on the net. Goalie makes what he thought was an easy save, and then the puck just trickles behind him and in.
Pretty much unobstructed, hits his glove. And I think his glove hand was turned down, making the catching area a little bit smaller than is ideal.
So the puck drops down,
and it had very little velocity. It's just a crazy shot.
Trickles in.
That's one reason why we love hockey. That's Bud Sheridan there, just walked by our booth here. His son Kevin, kid I coach in lacrosse, but is all-state in football and lacrosse. State champion Bulldogs this past fall.
2:38 left to play in the period. 2-0 Guertin with the lead.
And we'll have a face-off to the right of Johnston.
Looking for their first state title since 2015.
You can hear the green and gold cheering across the country already. But don't get your hopes up. 2-goal lead in hockey is very difficult. We were talking earlier, the BG girls had the 2-goal lead.
They had a 3-1 lead,
yeah,
and they
went
scored.
away. Worst lead in sports. 2:27 mark, we have another face-off. Get some fresh legs on the ice for both teams. Draw circle is to the left of Braden King. Ryan Lobdell in there for the Bulldogs. Ryan Kelly, again, who's a captain and a senior, taking it for the Cards, who control it. Dump it into the left corner. Getting there is John Mantone, number 16. Again, also a captain and a senior. Family's watching in Florida, but his father is the assistant coach. Trickles out beyond the blue line. BG's got a tag up. And Kylie offers a hello to his Bedford counterpart. Bedford tries to get it in. Backliners for BG. Staying put, standing pat, and getting the puck back out. And there's number 17, Stephen Toom.
With a shot. Toom has had a good postseason. He's played pretty well. Been very active in the scoring and in all the play.
As Mom Rockin' Robin and I chatted earlier, and he is headed to Quinnipiac.
Used to work out with his father.
Is that right?
My workout days.
30 years, 40 years? No, I'm kidding.
20 years. About 10.
You still look like Schwarzenegger.
Too many injuries. Too many injuries.
As we're winding down to the 1 minute mark, it's 1:10 on the clock. Puck goes to corner. Too much, though. We're going to have another icing and another face. Looks like to the right dot in front of Braden King. We got Brian Riccio taking the draw for the Bulldogs. And we got free in front of King. And it sails out to the blue line. They try to dump it in. It goes behind the goal, behind the red line.
1 minute to play in the period. 1 minute.
And you hear our PA announcer say 1 minute. Whoa! That was number 29,
all these
Dom Tags.
dangerous flips at the net.
Whistles it across the skates.
Those are very dangerous for either team.
Yeah, and
Bedford's had a couple of them, and King has been sharp. He's seen the puck very well.
He probably could have gotten a stick on that, but what's the danger? You get the stick at wrong angle and it deflects.
Or a rebound.
Yep. Last thing you want is an own goal.
Somebody's there, or somebody's there to put it in.
That's right.
Here comes
Looked
Bedford.
like Bedford got away with an offsides there.
Yeah, they did.
No matter, play goes on. Number 6 that's Colin Rourke, the Hofstra lacrosse commit, gets it in, whistles it in. Johnson controls it with his glove hand at the 13-second mark, and we'll have another one last face-off, perhaps, to his left.
Jamie Long thought that Guertin had gotten away with an offsides on their game-winning goal. Thought that there was an offsides right before it.
That's right. Didn't he protest?
Yes, he did.
To no avail. Guertin came up with the 3-2 championship win. Puck trickles out past the blue line as time winds down. That'll do it for the first period here at SNHU Arena. Guertin gets a power play and gets a knuckleball that trickled into the goal past Johnston. It's 2-0 Cardinals after the first. Pretty good period, Tom.
Pretty good period. Guertin does what they're supposed to do, shoot the puck, and yes, good things did happen, and they come up with 2 goals, one on the power play, both by John Mantone. We have played 1 period here at SNHU Arena. The score: Bishop Guertin 2, Bedford 0 in the Division I NHIAA State Championship game. Stay with us.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
It took 20 years, and I got my 3rd child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
And welcome back, everybody, to the SNHU Arena. Tom King along with Rich McDonough. 2-0 Guertin leads as we start the second period of the Division I State Championship game. Guertin shot the puck. They were able to put 2 in. Let's see what adjustments Bedford makes, Rich McDonough.
Yeah, physical first frame there. Say that 10 times fast. Particularly in the first 5 or 6 minutes. They were feeling each other out, laying the lumber.
That's just it. It was a feel-out process for those for those 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, and then you get into your offensive game plan.
Yep.
Although Bedford did get in front of King a couple of times, not able to put good shots on net.
Right.
Made a couple of big saves. Shots are 8-5 in favor of BG.
Yeah, and, you know, last third of the first period, you know, Logan Vogel and Johnny Mantone really, you know, up the temperature of their play, crisped it up.
So I think they got into more of an offensive rhythm, but let's see the adjustments, see what Bedford does.
Yep.
Tell you what, though, if Guertin puts in one more, it's going to be a tough road, tough hill to climb.
Yeah, lots of traffic in front of the net. They just dump it in.
They are doing everything they can to try to score there.
Backliner Sam Clausen there, or forward, but he's playing on the blue.
We got a Bedford penalty. The Cardinals on the power play.
Yep.
2 minutes for slashing.
Yeah, that's Tucker Roberto.
Yep. A freshman.
Yeah, but he's also, you know, backliner. So potentially a penalty killer off the ice. And BG goes into the 1-2-2. Throws it in center, but it's too clogged up. Number 19, there's Maddox Muir. Hasn't made his Maddox Muir typical impact today.
He almost did right there.
Yeah,
Jeez,
right.
Look at that.
Got it out to a flying Dom Tags, number 29. Wrapped it around, but couldn't finish it off.
Muir with a great pass, and Tags just zipped down the ice.
Yeah, I mean, that fresh Zamboni job probably added an extra couple miles an hour to that run. Oh, great poke through. There's Dom Tags doing it again. One-man rush, gets it right up into the chest protector. Looking to add a short-handed, or get on the board with a short-hander. But one more time, King is doing a nice job centering on the puck, staying on his mark, and he's not getting happy feet.
No.
And then we got number 5, Austin Abbott, going into the box. That'll even it up.
And that's what those types of breakaways do. So Abbott is going out, and that will, with 32 seconds left, a penalty to score.
And that's exactly what you do.
Yep. So they were 4-on-4, but Bedford puts one in.
Yeah, that's Maddox Muir. Just when I said he was starting to have an impact, because he didn't in his typical. Throws in. What we had was a 4-on-4, lots of open ice,
and he took advantage of it.
Flipped it right through. It found its way in, and now your 2-goal lead has been cut in half at the 12:56 remaining mark. 2:04 into the second period, and the Bulldogs are alive and well, and the crowd is fired up on their side. They just look like they're skating better right now. Parker O'Toole tied up in the corner there with Aiden Kelly.
It's still a power play for the players have not come off the ice.
Well, they're still even for
still
3,
even. All right, so they're
2,
still even. Yep.
1, and now
There
Bedford has a 1-minute 25-second power play coming up. And we got a whistle. Yeah, Abbott got that hooking for the breakaway. And we're gonna have a face-off just outside the blue line, closest to our cameraman. BG's job here is just to churn clock, do what it can to disrupt. Best way to have this happen is not to let them get set up, not to let them get any kind of rhythm. And that's just what the forecheck does right there. That chews up 10 seconds all by itself. You got number 7, Zach Griffin, bringing it to the corner.
Tell you what,
can't get it settled, and BG gets it out and down the ice.
53 seconds with a man advantage here. Could get 2-2 in a hurry.
I tell you, just with a forecheck and a retrieval in the corner, it cost Bedford 30 seconds of power play time. Nothing there. And it trickles outside the blue line as we whistled it around the boards. Bedford collects it, sails it back across the their own back line, blue line there. looking to get their 5-man going. They flip it in, got the dump and chase. It deflects off of Braden King's gloves behind the goal. BG can't get it out off the glass, and it sails up to the top side for the Bulldogs. Trying to get their offense set up. They throw one in onto the pads of Braden King. Hard hit by number 8, Jack Levasseur. But again, nothing pretty, but it chews clock. Bedford gets it settled. 8 seconds on, power play has elapsed.
Yeah, they had a
Looking at
perfect
the
setup.
wrong red number.
Perfect setup, but the pass went through the slot just
Right.
as the power play ended.
And that hit by Levasseur.
That kind of, like you said, chewed up time, but it also kind of put Bedford a little bit off their game.
And Dom Taggs has become a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cosmo Ciano taking it down right side for the Cardinals, loses the puck, loses his balance.
Guertin needs to get some offensive rhythm back. They've been back on their heels most of this second period.
They do. Stephen Toome couldn't get a hold of it.
It started out
Trickles
with that power play. You're looking to get that third goal, take a 3-0 lead, and all of a sudden it's a 2-1 game, and Bedford's all over you. Things can change in a hurry in hockey.
I'll tell you, right now, Bedford's passes look crisp, and they're skating cleanly.
Much better than the first period where they were a little bit off the mark.
9:59 to go in the second at the 5:01 in mark. Again, the Cardinals have a 2-1 lead over the Bulldogs. It was 2-0. And Maddox Muir came down to play in the second period. Whistled one in on a 4-on-4 from long range. Otherwise, Braden King's done himself some serious justice today, taking care of the puck, making some clutch saves. James Mantone, little brother, whistles it out, number 12.
Yeah, little brother was a big factor in that Pinkerton game the other day.
Got a little tie up on the right board. Squirts in, finds Braden King's glove hand. He freezes it, stops the clock with 9:27 to go in the second. And we'll have fresh legs and a face-off.
Tell you what, if you're Guertin, watch out for number 22, Nick Hadley for Bedford. He has been all over the ice.
Yeah, he's a mainstay for them. Just waiting to call his name. And again, that just says, you know, the Bulldogs haven't gotten untracked yet, but they're starting to. It looks like
3-on-2 though for Guertin. Now Bedford gets back.
Yeah, Kiley goes to the
Let's
crease.
shot it backhand and score.
Just when I said Kiley goes to the crease, he screens Johnston, and we got another goal for the Cardinals.
That might be Mantone, I believe, with a hat trick.
3-1. I was watching Kiley.
See who they give it to. Mantone backhanded it from about,
60 feet.
Yeah, about 10 feet inside the blue line.
Yeah.
That is the biggest goal of the day so far for BG.
Well, you know, Kiley is 5'5", and he's laser quick, and he goes right in front of the goalkeeper, and they took advantage of it right away, and there it is, 3-1 Cards. Zach Griffin bringing it around the back of the cage, dumps it off to Muir, gets it across ice. Number 37, Tucker Roberto, handling it. 3 Cards, a little bit of a rotation there to disrupt the flow of the passing attack and the setup. They can't even get set up. Back cross ice pass, whistles across the crease from bottom to top. Yeah, and it was Mantone. He's having himself a day so far. Brendan Thornton brings it back, tries to get it across the crease, can't do it, and then he gives some love, if you will, going up the ice. Knocks one of the Cardinals to the ground. That's number 23, Cosmo Ciano. 8:17 in the second.
So
BG up
Mantone
3.
from Vogel and Kiley at 5:44.
Right.
Even strength goal. But again, just another reinforcement of what Gary Bishop has told his team to do. Flip the puck at the net. No matter how you have to do it, just do it. And Mantone with a backhander from that far out. And he had enough on it to get it in the net. With Kylie, as you said, with the perfect screen.
And that's the first thing Kylie did when he crossed the blue line, is he went right to the crease. Brody Cassidy gave chase, got the puck for the Bulldogs, can't get it out. And now it trickles free.
We've got Tim O'Neill back on camera, spelling Dylan Smith. We found Tim O'Neill. He was, I think, in the back of a concession stand somewhere, just eating everything that he could.
And we got another penalty coming up on the Cardinals.
And that's going to keep Bedford in this game, I'll tell you. 7:43 left. We are about halfway through the game. Guertin with a 3-1 lead.
Not a penalty.
Huh? Let's see. No. Well, yeah, nope, they send out the fifth skater. Okay, they do. So no penalty.
My bad.
You heard the crowd cheering after you heard the thump. And
everybody reacted as
you're
such.
You're thinking a call, so, but no. King with a nice save.
Yeah, came up really aggressively, top side of the crease.
Yep.
2 feet, 3 feet out from it, and got it with his blocker. 7:20 in the second. Sam Clausen, number 24, carrying it down with speed for the Cardinals. Dumps it
nice
behind,
pass
from
in
behind.
Front. A tip, and it just went wide.
Yeah, and that's just good heady play by Clausen. He got it behind and then went to crease, just like you've been preaching, Tom. We're under 7 minutes in the second here. 3-1 Cardinals. Puck trickles out, pushed out. But again, there's Dom Taggs, number 29 for the Bulldogs, creating havoc everywhere for the Cardinals.
Well, you wonder, can a school win 3 state championships in a, I don't know,
weekend?
In a weekend, but probably what you call it about a 30-hour period. Since the girls hockey team started at 10 this morning, that'd be a little bit more than 30 hours, probably about 42. Because Guertin boys here vying for their state title. And then tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the University of New Hampshire, we'll have that game on tape delay as well sometime. Check your local listings. Go to the ETV website. And it'll be the Bishop Guertin girls against the Bedford girls in the annual, it seems annual, state championship game, Division I at Lundholm Gym.
Always entertaining, of course. Kylie got it into the front of the net. Johnson froze it there.
Cardinals have 1 title already. The girls hockey team beat Oyster River Portsmouth 3-2, and now the boys here halfway to 1 with a 3-1 lead on Bedford, but that's not going to be easy either.
All right, John Mantone back on the ice. His line has been excellent today.
Oh, look at that.
BG gets it to the pads. Kylie giving some good checking out.
Well, that's what you want.
Get that
shot
kid
from the outside and then try to poke it home on a rebound. Bedford was able to stop it.
Yeah, Kylie's 5'5", but he gives as much as he gets.
Oh, he is. You watch him around the ice; he just zips all over the place.
He is a rock. Bedford and BG are certainly glad they moved here from Ithaca, New York, several years ago. His mom was in my class at Fairfield U.
There you go, huh?
How about that?
Wow.
And we never knew each other until here.
Yeah. Guertin has done a good job getting back on defense.
That's right. Zach Griffin was trying to get to the slot.
Oh,
this time
he
did.
had an opening. He had one on the far side of King to King's right.
Right. Griffin caught his
and he
man
just
puck watching.
And he fired it wide.
Right. He went to space, though. That's what you got to do.
What he went to, and he went for it and just missed. That would have been one of those, how did that happen? And the magic of Tim O'Neill's camera would have been able to show you on the replay when Pete Johnson does the edits.
But good hockey IQ. Very good hockey IQ.
5:15 left to play, second period, 3-1. Guertin with the lead over Bedford. State D1 title game here at SNHU Arena. Tom King along with Rich McDonough, Tim O'Neill on camera, Pete Johnson, our executive producer, and Dylan Smith wandering around somewhere. Oh, he's sitting here next to us. He should be wandering somewhere.
He's taking copious notes. BG pokes it in. We got a long possession, just to get an entry and a setup. Scramble for puck after puck. Nobody can get it out beyond the blue.
Dylan, I think one of the Franklin Pierce sports teams has a birthday cake for you at the concession stand. Go get us a couple pieces, okay?
That's the women's D2 lacrosse
there you go, yep.
Team.
Right.
I'll see them at St. Michael's later this spring.
How far up is St. Mike's? Ooh, that's a hit. So, is there a call? Yes, there is.
Well, boarding, probably.
There is.
Roughness.
I don't know if that's going to be a 5, I don't think. I believe that there's going to be a call.
BG student section giving him what for on the way out?
Is there? Yes. Yes, there is. Slash is the call.
Yeah, that's at the 4:29
It's going to be on BG. Cosmo Ciano goes out.
Well, he was in that scrap behind the net earlier, and probably a little, carryover, a little payback. Bedford on the power play, second one of this period. That's number 4 out there, Brendan Thornton, who's been playing a good physical game, taking a shot from the wing.
Bodies falling all over the place in front of and next to Braden King.
BG clears and gets into a forecheck. Nice forecheck right there by number 15. That's Logan Vogel.
Well, a back check. That's right. Forecheck is in his zone. You're right.
Yep.
Watch out.
Clock and right into King's chest protector.
He saw it. He lined up the puck and saw it. And that's half the battle for a goaltender, to see the puck.
Yep, he just rotated over, got himself to the right side of the crease, and stayed on his mark, stayed centered, and didn't get happy feet.
3:50 left in the period, 1:20 on the penalty.
And thankfully for him, he didn't have a screen.
No, that was it. It was shooter on goalie.
Yep, Kiley clears it about 130 feet. 108 on the penalty. Muir sets up for a long shot that was easily turned aside by King with his right pad and his paddle. Puck is jammed up in the corner. BG, nice flip out there. Carries across all 3 lines back to the left corner. Chews up more time, and we're down to 40 seconds on the Bulldog power play. BG rotates its back line back and forces Bedford into a long dump and chase situation that eats up another 10 seconds. Great recovery.
Chance to clear it again, they do. That's going to eat up another 15, maybe 22 seconds left on the penalty.
Aiden Kelly with a cerebral anticipation goes to a point.
Yeah, that's going to wipe this out. Oh, we're going to
that'll be an icing on the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, that's not good. So 14 seconds left in the penalty. They haven't been able to do a thing here. 3-1 to score. Bishop Guertin with 2:42 left in the penalty.
So
2:42 left in the period.
Interestingly, we'll have a face-off to Johnston's right at the lower dot there, and you got 14 seconds, and you've got Ciano coming out of the near box. We'll see what happens with that. Bedford's able to get it clear, gets it into their offensive zone.
Could not get the 3-on-2 to work in front.
This is always the worst time.
Yep, right after the penalty.
Yep. You think you're all set. Just throw the same philosophy as throw the puck to the net. That was number 9. It looked like Parker Gupta who got that one. Again, it had some traffic. found its way through a sea of bodies and into the back of the net. I don't think King even
never saw
caught
it.
that one.
Never saw it.
That's tough. As an old lacrosse goalie, I just got to say, there are times when that happens and you say, what just happened? 2:20 left now. 3-2 game. It had gone to 3-1 after Bedford made it a one-goal game. They returned the favor and make it a one-goal game again. BG gets it out of its zone, out to the blue line. Bedford controls and dishes it back into the attacking zone. Just as quickly, the Cardinals get it out and get it over to the boards by the box. Cardinals dump it in deep, get it to corner, get a retrieval battle going, get it behind the net. Good check from behind there by, looked like Nick Hadley. And there's BG doing what it does best, getting the puck to the net on a long bomb and a drive by Austin Abbott. Finds nothing but the pads of Johnston, 139 and left in the second. And here we go with another face-off. Seems like Johnston's been looking that direction most of the game today.
Oh, yeah.
Young almost wins the draw, no dice, but Muir comes up with it, whistles it around the boards. They get it out of the out past the blue line. BG gets a stick on it, can't get it back in. Devin Young controls it, and we got a stoppage.
Helmet
Lost a
came
helmet.
off.
He just wanted to show off the bleach blonde locks.
Exactly.
Yep. For a minute, it looks like Sammy Hagar playing hockey down there.
1:20 left in the period. And we have got what we expected, a close hockey game. Not wide open, but back and forth. Guertin had leads of 2-0 and 3-1. It is now a 3-2 hockey.
The kind of the face of this period has changed as well. It was smooth, fast skating, and then it became very physical.
Well, you want to win the period, right? And
Yep.
Bedford's doing that.
And we're under 1 minute here in the second period. BG up 3-2 on Bedford. Finds its way all the way down the ice. No icing, of course. Good control there. Keep it down to the ice. That was Colin Rourke. Once again, he's headed for Hofstra to play lacrosse.
Watch out.
Parker O'Toole
is going to go out. There's going to be a call.
And there's O'Toole going backhanded, but getting to the slot.
Able to maneuver the puck and draw the penalty.
Exactly, exactly. It's just too tempting at times. You try to do a reach to poke, and you find nothing but leg or skate.
I think that's Kelly that's going out.
Is it Kelly? Yeah,
Number
Ryan
2.
Kelly. His brother Sean was a 2021 player for the graduate for the.
I remember him.
Yeah, of course you do. TKpedia.
Yep, 25 seconds left in the period, and now Bedford will go on a power play.
They get it right to the net.
Unless they score here, it'll extend into the next period.
That. Don't forget that one there. That was very
A very
poised
big
by
save
Braden
by
King.
King. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was a great reaching play there. Aiden Kelly selling out.
2 seconds left, and that'll do it for the period. We are done with 2 in the books. And the Cardinals clinging to a 3-2 lead over Bedford here in the Division I state championship game at Manchester's SNHU Arena. Don't touch that remote. We will be back with the all-important third period right after this.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world. Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Surfs up here at SNHU Arena. DJ Petey Pete brings us back. We are entering the third period of the state title, Division I state boys hockey title game. The Bishop Guertin Cardinals lead the Bedford Bulldogs 3-2. I'm Tom King along with Rich McDonough. Tim O'Neill and Dylan Smith are our videographers, and Pete Johnson, our executive. DJ Petey Pete on the controls.
Somewhere the great Dick Dale is smiling with that guitar.
3-2 in favor of the Cardinals. 15 minutes to go, and who knows, maybe more. We don't know yet.
Shades of the early first period there
Bedford
as we
is on the
get
power
physical
play.
to start.
Right, remember, Bedford is on the power play. They've got just about 1:05 left in the penalty to Ryan Kelly. Late in the first period. And I always say spillover power plays never seem to work.
Well, you're out of rhythm.
You're out of rhythm and you have it right, exactly. So, but we'll see what happens.
And I tell you, near the end of the period, your ice is chewed up, and that creates knuckling shots in front of the goal that are hard to control.
We've got fresh ice now, and almost a minute gone here in the third period. 45 seconds left on the penalty.
All right, Bedford gets it in deep, circles it around the boards, goes to the left corner. Bedford's got numbers, and they collect and control the puck. Tapping it back, trying to get a little bit of space so they can get their power play set up. Maybe get it to the point, and then get it to the slots. 20 seconds now, power play. Great effort right there by Timmy Kiley.
Shot did not reach the net.
But again, disrupted the rhythm. Get a retrieval situation.
There it goes down the ice with 10 seconds left, and that's probably going to do it for that.
That could seal it. Bishop.
Penalty is Kelly is set to come on the ice, and there he goes. 5 on 5.
And they got their lines set up right there, and they got the two guys back they wanted as their deep pairing.
And Kelly is off, and a new player is on the ice. It is nobody but Mr. Speed.
Yeah, he really is. He's just as fast with cleats.
Yes, he is, right? We'll be at Stello Stadium this spring.
Let's rock and roll.
Won't be too far from now.
Kiley controlling on the right side.
First, we got to go through a storm.
We get it up to point. Whoa!
Not
high shot sails by Johnston.
Guertin was right on his doorstep.
Looked like somebody might have gotten a little lumber on that on the way in. Logan Vogel absorbing hard hit there. Tough kid, but he comes right off the ice. You got to wonder if it stung a bit. 12:28. BG controls up at the point, sails another one by Johnson's right ear.
Nice recovery.
And then they collect the off the board rebound, get it right on.
That was Cosmo Ciano with the quick rebound shot, and there's another one right in. And
that's Devin Young doing exactly what coach wanted him to do. They're getting it to pads. There's another one, almost found its way up and over the left pad of Johnston. Fortunately for him, it trickles out to the corner where Bedford's able to control with the backhand.
Johnston was under some fire there from angles that he didn't expect.
Brendan Thornton, who's been given a lot of physicality, just got some in return. Look, he's given that look like he should have gotten a call, but he didn't. 11:54 in the third. Bishop
That's got to be the
3-2.
quickest 3:06 I've seen in a while.
That really was.
Very fast.
Ice is lightning fast right now.
Big pace, big stakes.
Bedford gets the initial control. BG ends up with the bobbled puck. They feed it up to the blue line. BG starts his offense.
Watch out.
Rotating over is Ryan O'Connor. Can't control as he looked to have a breakaway. Two BG defenders get back and they squeeze him and take the puck away one more time to the pads of Johnston. BG controls behind the net, looking up top, gets it again, ricochets off his own player. They get it to slot, it squeezes off his blade and into the stick of a Bedford forward. BG gets the loose puck again and throws it one more time. Dump and chase here for the Cardinals. 11-minute mark coming up. Colin Rourke there, can't handle the puck.
They've got to feel they're a goal away, right?
Sure.
They have to feel that way.
There's Javen Manfield, who hit that winning overtime goal to send his team to the finals. I tell you, BG's doing a good job getting back.
King with a save there.
Yep.
As Bedford just collapsed and crashed the net.
But so far, it's a lopsided shot total in favor of the Cardinals.
Well, not lopsided.
I mean, in this period.
In this period, it was 16-13 now. Bedford had the edge after 2. Here we go on a 2-on-2.
Logan Vogel has had himself a good game today, controlling on the right wing. Gets it back to Timmy Kiley behind the net. A little bit of a tie-up. Well, he's holding on to the stick, no call. They can't call what you can't see, Tom.
That's exactly it. Game hasn't been quite as, ooh, here's some speed right here. And a big save.
I'll tell you what,
oh,
Braden
my
King
goodness.
is frosty. He is absolutely frosty. He kept his poise. He did a nice slow rotation, giving him nothing but the near pipe. And that's where he ended up. And he froze it, covered it. Better we have it than they have it.
Parker O'Toole, sophomore, who's got plenty of tools. He just zipped right in and put one on King, but a big save.
Draw goes to the Bulldogs, and they zing it right back to the calm, cool, and collected Braden King.
A break-in, and King makes, wasn't a routine save, but it was a save where he had the angles covered. All he had to do was be able to get his body on the puck, and he was going to be in good shape.
He is very efficient in his movement. Yeah, BG faithful really wanting the call.
And let's see, they stopped the play, so we're going to see. They're going to make a call somewhere, right? Helmet came off.
Student sections are across from each other. It's really
yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
We missed that in the girls' game because of the SAT exams.
Hopefully Mike McDonough hasn't given up.
And it's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Bulldogs. No, nobody's going out.
Yeah.
No one's going out.
After all that, it's just a face-off outside the blue.
Yep.
Initially controlled by the Bulldogs, but they're forced to dump it in. BG has the puck back behind the net and looking to come up the right side. Number 40 for the Bulldogs, Brody Cassidy, comes in, settles it out, keeps it in the zone, but now BG pokes it loose, comes back outside between the Blues, and Bedford gets another loose puck, sails it over the head of King, who watches it go to the corner.
Boy, we're watching a lot with our heads turned to our left.
We are.
Bedford has had the puck in the Guertin zone for a while. Now Guertin tries to change that up a little bit.
Great dump in. That's Ryan Kelly, who's been there, done that all day long. Tied up behind the Johnson in the goal there. Disconcerting probably for him. Diagonal pass cross ice. Finds its way into the Bulldogs on the right side. They poke it into the offensive zone. Nobody back for the Bulldogs, but King has to.
Good guy. He's got to cover up.
Glove.
He's got to. I think anytime the puck is near him, he's going to have to put the glove on it.
Yeah, and there's Parker O'Toole.
Trust your face-off, people.
Yeah, O'Toole showing that speed one more time. Look for him to break loose. He's looking for those opportunities. 8:30 in the third period in a 1-goal game. Cardinals up on the Bulldogs 3-2. Rich McDonough along with Tom King. Here come the Cardinals. I tell you, that's gutsy. That is Maddox Muir laying out and sucking up a shot.
Yep, exactly.
They did that all game long against the Concord. They blocked a lot of shots, and Johnson saved 34.
Every time Guertin is on the offensive, it takes the puck away from the Bulldogs, and they're the ones who need it. They trail 3-2 with 8 minutes to play in the hockey game. Oh.
Whoa, had that snuck loose, we had
somebody
freewheeling.
Yeah, you needed somebody to sweep in and put
right.
it in.
He was too intent on playing defense and forechecking. Long 2-line pass finds only the Bulldogs. That's number 4. That's Brendan Thornton. Again, physical player. Bulldogs whistle one by the left side of the cage. Finds the boards, ricochets all the way back into the Bedford defensive zone. Long pass. Finds Thornton again. He takes a left-handed shot, gets it right up into the glove.
That is a big stop by King because he had to make sure he saw it and cut the angle down because, again, that upper right side is open.
And he came out a little bit higher than he has been most of the game.
Yes, he did. You're right. He
wise
came out,
play.
Cut the angle down.
Otherwise, Thornton is looking at that far post. Puck finds its way into the left dasher. Cross-ice pass, ricochets off the right dasher and out to the crease where Johnson handles it for the Bulldogs, gets it out off the boards, finds its way back into the BG zone.
Bedford got to be the desperate team.
This is like watching a tennis match right now.
Yeah, exactly. Back and forth they go.
Kiley handling the puck. Small, but dynamite comes in small packages, and he is dynamite. Good handle out there by Ryan Kelly. Keep it in front of the blue. Keep it in the offensive zone for the Cardinals. They can't stick with it. They got to tag up, but they dump it in so they can get a line change at the 6:30 mark now. Time ticking away quickly, Tom.
Well, what Bedford has not been able to do is to get the traffic in front of King that they did earlier in the game because it's all one and done with their shots.
That's right. That's right.
No rebounds, no screens.
And they haven't really gotten into settled offense.
Nope.
I think that misses everybody. That's going to be an icing.
It is.
And it does become an icing. It'll come back.
The puck.
Going to march it back 180 feet and do it all over again.
6:04 to play in the state championship game in regulation time. It's 3-2 Guertin.
And the Bedford bench and the coaches are looking up at the clock a little more. Get the drop. Bedford wins the draw. Controlled on the right wing there, and another shot right up into the chest protector of Braden King, who is a cool cucumber.
No rebounds.
No rebounds. He controls a lot. Now we'll probably jinx him there, but we're at the 5:59 mark, and he has just maintained his frostiness. Bedford does it again, controls it again, can't hang on to it. They keep the puck inside the blue line. Good job there, but nobody home. BG gets a little thing, ricochets it off the glass, gets it out, gets it down. There's number 23 for the Cardinals. That's Cosmosiano, who's had a pretty good game here. BG controls it, zings it around the boards. Devin Young controlling it, can't keep control, and off to the races goes number 29, Dom Taggs. He has had an impact game, physical and always in scoring position. Good scrap for it behind the goal to the right side of Braden King there. It comes across all three lines, but it dies at the end of the zone.
Turnover.
Turnover indeed, right where you don't want it. Quality look for BG. They can't control it. Hits. And there's Ryan Kelly sailing one by Johnston's right-hand side. It hits the boards, doesn't hit the net. Bedford controlling it. There's Dom Taggs again. Always on Johnny on the spot. He gets some real physicality. Looked like a late hit on the Cardinals. And he's down on the ice in a slump at the 4:36 mark of the third period. Dom's a tough kid, so for him to be feeling it, it had to be a pretty hard hit.
No doubt.
Bedford bench looks none too pleased.
Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, no. Guertin, the coach, made a couple of overtures to the referees.
Yeah, shaken up. No repairs needed.
Yeah.
Again, 4:36 mark in the third in the Boys Division I Hockey Championship. Bishop Guertin is up 3-2 on the Bedford Bulldogs. Rich McDonough here on the call with Tom King. Always fun, Tom. And we've had a good game to watch.
Had two of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Wow. Johnson takes one right off the grill. Can't control it, but Bedford does. And up the right wing we go.
Trying to get some momentum.
Thornton is in the slot looking for a pass. Can't get through. Good speed out there for the Bulldogs. That's number 7, Zach Griffin, who's gotten himself on the mic in the last period. He's made his presence known.
You're going to have to do something offensively if you're Bedford. You may have to
take a chance or two.
You may have to have one D back and have the other D come up.
Yep.
You're down 3-2 with 3:55
Maybe
to
go
play.
to a little bit more forechecking.
There's a chance.
Thornton winds his way, gets his lefty.
Wow.
And Mr. King comes up again. You will have to adopt him after all.
No doubt about it.
3:40 left in the third. In some great action in a tight game. Great poke right there by number 27. That's Cam Hadley.
2 big stops.
Thought I'd be calling the Hadley brothers' names a little more. BG's done a good job of shutting down some role players for the Bedford Bulldogs. 3:20 in the third. Long outlet, and we're going to have an icing. And we're coming back this way. Number of BG players are kind of bending over. They're giving it all they got. It's been a frenetic third period. Entertaining, to say the least. When the face to Johnson's left. And Devin Young comes in to do the honors. Gets it out to Cosmo Ciano, who jams it into the left corner as the back pairing retreats for the Cardinals, and they're there to collect the loose change and get it back into the offensive zone with Ciano handling the puck, looking for some help, doesn't find any. Nick Hadley gets it out, can't get it down, gets it over to the right boards, and back it comes across the Bedford blue line. Under 3 minutes now. Bedford has to probably act with a little bit of urgency here. Oh, fanned on the puck. Good rotation to come back and help. That's Brian Riccio.
Boy,
otherwise it was lights out.
All sorts of opportunities there for BG. Unable to come up with it. And King with a glove save.
King
snatches that puck out of midair.
He's like a coat of paint across the goal. He's there.
He has got 17 saves in this hockey game.
And a number of them have been pretty clutch. BG controls it once again, and now time is the enemy with 2:15 and counting for the Bulldogs. Puck scoots all the way around the back of the rink. Ends up in Mr. King with the left pad.
And we got a little skirmish
in traffic. That was a very, very good shot by Maddox Muir. And I honestly thought it was going to find the pipe and find the net.
So did I.
And King splayed out across the ice and found a way to get a piece of it. MVP so far. BG controls another draw initially. Ricochets back over, and they dump it out. Ricochet off the far dasher, chews up another 15 seconds as Bedford looks to get into set. A nice poke out. Ryan Lobdell can't hang on to it. Now we got a 2-on-1 developing. We got speed. BG launches it over Johnson's head, hits the back of the boards, ricochets back into the right corner for the Cardinals, where they give chase. And there's Thornton giving him some physicality again. He's been doing it all game long. Seeing a little IQ from the Cardinals here and how to choose some clock as we come closer and closer to the 1 minute mark. And we're gonna have to look at the coach and Johnson in the crease there. When do they send him, Tom? And here, we have timeout.
They've got to take a timeout. You've got 109 to play. You've got to set something up.
Yep. They've got to get this face, get some control, get a little bit of space.
Yeah, exactly.
And give Johnson time to get off the ice. BG students giving the obligatory white stripes chant. They're feeling it, up 1, 3-2 with 109 in the third. Bedford's got to look to create something here.
Boy, where have we been? Haven't we seen this before?
I believe we have.
Yeah, 3-2.
It's Erie.
Minute left.
Yeah, with a timeout and a draw. BG kids are feeling it over there. The Bedford kids look tense.
Now they should. They're down a goal, but 3:02 left. But I'll tell you what.
This is why we play the game.
This is it. This is the toughest part of the game right here.
Face off to Braden King's right side here. And everybody from Bedford is clogging the slot, looking for traffic. That's Muir, can't find its way in. It does ricochet right. It had a chance and finds the goal on the ricochet and the rebound.
How about that?
Seeing eye puck gets all the way across the crease, just like they drew it up, Tom, right? And Bedford ties it up 3-3 at the 1:02 mark of the third period. Braden King did everything he could, and it still just trickled away to his right side.
I talked earlier how Bedford hadn't gotten the puck down low or put a lot of traffic. Well, they did that time. I believe Hadley with the goal. There it is as we were watching it. And just a lot of traffic in front. It's 22, I believe, is the goal scorer.
About 2 minutes ago, I said I thought I'd call Hadley's name a little more.
Yep.
And there we go.
Yep.
Again, we're going to Vegas, man. Wow. Well, championship hockey,
I'm not sure
Tom.
if they have to Zamboni the ice before the start of overtime, because it's not an 8-minute overtime. It's a full overtime, depending on how long it
so if
takes.
that's the case, Pete Johnson's nodding his head.
Yeah.
Our executive producer, they will have to Zamboni.
Yeah.
Well, it's not over. We get 45 seconds. BG's got some very fast people on the ice. There it is, ricochet. Kylie was there.
There's another shot coming up.
Logan Vogel he fanned on that puck. One more attempt here. They knock it in deep, do the Cardinals. They get some fresh legs on the backside. Bedford can't handle the puck on its right wing. It trickles in toward the crease.
And they have to
Bedford
ice it.
gets it out long. It may not find its way.
No,
I think he just waved it off.
Yeah, he did. Waved it off, and now
it wasn't moving fast enough.
Final rush for BG here in regulation.
Well, they get it in way deep, 7.
And they ice the puck.
And that is an icing.
That's a bad icing, because that gives Bedford a face-off in their zone, in BG's zone, with 6.6 left.
And the last goal off the face-off from the same spot happened in 6 seconds. Do the Cardinals use a TO? 6.6 seconds, knotted up at 3. BG controls it and freezes it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tom King predicted it.
I said it's in overtime.
It is going to overtime.
I said it. It just had that feeling all the way through.
Vegas won't make a dime off of you, Tom.
Tagliaferro with the assist on that goal.
Wow.
teams will go to the dressing room. It'll just be like a Stanley Cup overtime play.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you tuned in for championship hockey, and you're getting a treat.
In Bedford, of course, they're used to this, right? But boy, if you're Guertin, you are 102 away, 109 away when they call timeout.
Right.
109 away from a state championship. 109.
Obviously, a great timeout by Coach Guertin. They lined that up. You see they clogged that slot with 3 players.
Yep, and that's what you have to do.
And that created an imbalance, a ricochet, and then a wide, gaping net. Man, just the way you hope it'll go. And we're gonna do it again. Sudden victory coming up.
Hey! Okay.
If you love me enough to tolerate my perfect little pets and all their glorious dander, then of course you'll visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
And welcome back, everybody, to overtime here at the SNHU Arena between Bishop Guertin and Bedford for the Division I championship game. I'm Tom King, Rich McDonough, Dylan Smith, and Tim O'Neill, our videographers, Pete Johnson, DJ Pete, our executive producer. But Rich, I thought it was going to go OT. It is going OT. We're going to start it now. For those of you who don't know, it is just like Stanley Cup hockey overtime, playoff overtime. First goal wins.
You go to you're gone.
First goal win.
But you had the crystal ball out, my man. Well done.
I just thought the way things were going that it was going to end up that way.
Well, each period, they've gotten physical out of the gate. Let's see if they do it again.
I also don't think this is going to be a long overtime.
All right. Write it down, everybody. Here we go to OT. 3-3 tie.
Every shot, every turnover, every save. State championship game on the line. Guertin, oh, and that's a big save up
right
in the upper
on
corner.
cue. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, down in the butterfly, had to reach up because he went top shelf, opposite pipe. That was a hot shot. And Johnston snagged that one, just like a Braden Holtby kind of look.
That was incredible because that looked like it was top shelf and earmarked.
And there's the physicality out of BG immediately. Gets in and outside the blue line. They dump it in, try to dump it in, can't do it. But there's Muir making a really good play and depriving, can't see the number, that's Logan Vogel of his helmet. We've called Logan Vogel's name quite a bit today.
There was a hit. Helmets flew, sticks flew. There's no call.
And the Jack Levitt, yeah.
It'll still stay 5 on 5.
They did a lot of talking, but no blaming.
And if you're a referee, you've got, this is...
The Jack Levasseur line comes off.
How much leniency do you give? And all of that as we do a face-off at center ice again. Bedford has not been able to get into the BG zone. As
long
we have played,
drive by Aiden Kelly goes corner. And we're going to have another icing.
Now they're going to go in the BG zone thanks to the icing.
Like we said earlier, a lot of these kids have been playing, Skate 3 and Panthers since they were little guys. I wonder if they've done this before.
Oh, I'm sure in junior and whatever, but I mean, they play.
Pile up and it goes over the boards.
Goes over the boards. They play 8 minutes. It's sudden death overtime. It's an 8-minute maximum. Then they'll call it a tie in regular season play.
Regular season.
But in playoffs, you're playing until somebody scores, people. And it can go for a while. We have gone almost a minute here.
That puck
Tim
going
O'Neill.
over the glass was incidental. Go
Tim
ahead.
O'Neill in between periods put the ceiling at 5. 5 minutes he's back. We'll see.
Ooh, fanned on that one was
Yep.
Thornton. And one more time knocked another Cardinal down to the ice. That being Aiden Kelly. Stephen Toom gets it up the ice, and it
doesn't get any better than this, though, does it?
Nah, I mean,
Does not get any better than this.
You get a D1 championship going into OT.
It's the first OT hockey championship game I've seen in high school. I've
Braden
seen
King
semifinals.
may not agree with you.
I've seen semifinals, but not. Yeah, Braden King doesn't want it. I've seen semifinals, but not finals.
Let's be clear, that was not on him, really. I mean, that thing
they were
trickled
just
across. It's just hockey.
umpteen players in front, and you've got to cover the puck. And we may have an injury there on the stick.
Yeah. Stephen Toom from his knees gets it on Cage.
Yeah, and
Johnson's hurt.
Johnson is a little shaken up as he took a stick to the gloves. He was trying to cover it, and he's okay. Just stunned early. Let's see if the trainer comes out, because they don't want to bring the trainer out, because if they do, I believe he's got to come out off the ice, but I'm not sure.
You know, not huge numbers on saves, because we don't have huge numbers on shots,
21-20.
but they've high quality saves time after time. I mean, Johnson had to make 34 the other night. Here comes to King. He's got to freeze it with the hard charging.
Yeah, you don't want to make any mistakes as a goalie.
Nick Hadley, right? Hadley, who got that equalizer just before, what, at the 1 minute mark, was it? 1:07?
Yeah.
And we're having face-off from the dot to the right of Braden King. Hadley in there for the Bulldogs. Gets the initial win, but it bounces back, and BG controls it and looks to go up left side. Nice feed. And they put it right on Cage again.
You know, that's all.
Back to square one.
Anytime you have a clear alley, shoot it. Even if you don't shoot it, something will happen.
Something will happen.
And you need something to happen in overtime.
And
Some of the weirdest goals are scored in overtime.
And now we got a dangerous face-off position.
Yep.
Yep, 13-10.
Well, it was dangerous. It was dangerous for Guertin last period, right? Here comes Bedford.
There's Javen Manfield.
He's in front.
With the game winner. Can he do it again? No. Braden King stays cool, stays centered, and it gets a nice save. Again, as we said, Manfield, he was the winner in OT the other night. Nice play out there by Hadley to cut him off of the path.
No, was that man Tone? No, it was number 12. Uh-oh, watch out.
Here comes Hadley. Can he do it again?
The crowd will tell you whether it's a good chance or not.
Big shot into the boards, nothing there. And Timmy Kiley comes speeding up the left side, gets knocked down by Dom Taggs, who's been doing that all night.
And I'll tell you what,
missed the corner
that
plate.
is a big time shot off the loose puck.
Sure.
That should have been on net.
That was a dart.
There's another one, a save by King.
Had it been 3 inches lower, we are game
done.
over.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. 12-13 left in the presumed 12-13 left in the first overtime period. Still knotted at 3. Had some scoring chances so far. The goalies have been good. Dom Taggs freezes it on the right side there as Bishop Guertin was trying to go the length, couldn't do it.
Watch out,
nice
turnover.
Check by Taggs again. He's physical. Whoa! We had Muir wide open
you had
there.
A 3-on-1 and couldn't convert it.
Yeah, ricocheted off Muir's skate, couldn't get his blade down. Nice pass, wrap around. Looking for Logan Vogel again, who's had himself a game. Gets taken off puck and into the boards, and has got to come out for a sub. Nice pass back to the high slot.
Boy.
BG can't connect.
I'll tell you.
I think it got deflected.
I think it did too.
Boy, the fellas are taking their chances right now, though. They're getting some look. A nice blocker deflection by Johnston.
Guertin doing the game plan. Shoot the puck, shoot the puck, shoot the puck.
They're back on point.
Yeah, they're back on point right now doing that.
And have your backliners poke it away.
Right, and Bedford's looking for the odd man rush, but Guertin's got another chance here. And it's deflected out of play. No, it goes off the glass.
Zach Griffin is a hard worker for the Bulldogs, number 7. Just plays hard, plays fast. They try to get it over to Griffin, it misses high. Bishop Guertin collects it. Griffin gives him a little love into the boards there, and we got a whistle.
Got an icing.
Yeah, get some fresh. That's about the 5th time in the last 3 minutes that Guertin's done something like that. 5 minutes. And we're gonna have face-off near side of our cameras. Braden King ready in the fly. Goes to BG behind the net. Jack Levasseur controlling it. Sister played hockey at Michigan. BG can't hang on to it, but they dump it back into the corner. And you get your forecheckers up there, not in time. Loose puck, but it's controlled by Bedford. They got to ricochet it off the dasher, and we got a 2 coming back down the other way.
18 seconds left in the Tim O'Neill prediction of 5. Of course, I said it was going to be quick, too. Not as quick as it was the other night.
Quick could be 7 minutes.
You know. Quick would be about 3 or 4.
Yeah. BG controls it initially, hangs on to it second time. They dump it into the corner. They can't get the retrieve, but
they've had the time of possession.
Yeah, they do. And Levasseur, nice control
and
to keep
there's
it.
a dangerous spot right
offense.
there.
Tries to backhand it. Good play out there by Nick Hadley to take it away, but they can't hang on. They dump it back into the corner, do the Cardinals. Get it back behind the net. Looking for, we got slot presence, backhander by number 24. That's Sam Clausen again. He's made his name. Here we go. We got a one-on-one. Good slap away. I tell you what, Jack Levasseur kept his poise, kept his skates.
Yep, knocked it away.
Didn't get freaked out.
Comes Guertin the other end, tired legs, we get a line change.
The oohs and ahs for the crowd were voluminous. But he kept his cool.
Bedford needed a line change. They were gassed.
They were absolutely gassed. They were bending over. Knuckleballing puck goes high above the glass, but stays in the net in the rink. 3-on-2 if Parker O'Toole closes the gap, but he couldn't. Hits the back of the net, ricochets wide. BG with a nice long cross ice diagonal
pass. Watch out, there's an edge.
Bedford player loses his
You're going to get a penalty. It's a penalty shot.
Wow. That was number 15. Again, Logan Vogel showing his speed and showing his determination, going right to near pipe and drawing it from the Bulldogs.
A
monster
penalty
call.
Shot has been called. Wow. That is incredible. In overtime.
I mean, we had the wrong angle here, but he was headed for pipe.
It would have been a penalty one way or the other. He was definitely headed, and when he turned around, he had his arms wide open as if to say, hey, where's the call? And here we go. Who's taking it?
Logan Vogel coming up.
There it is.
There it is.
That's it.
Vogel lifts it over the right pad. Future Quinnipiac College boy wins it for the Cardinals in overtime, 4-3. You got your D1 state champions celebrating in front of the student section in the corner here at SNHU Arena. What a game. What an overtime. Back and forth, lots of shots to the goal. And it's an amazing way to end it. And you can hear the Bedford fans are none too happy about the call. Nevertheless, at the 8:51 remaining mark in the overtime period, Logan Vogel gets the penalty shot and squeezes it over to the right pad of Johnston for the win. And Johnston feels terrible, no doubt. I'm a former goalie and a goalie coach, and it feels awful. His teammates will console him, but it doesn't erase it. And the refs are hearing it from the Bedford faithful near side here by our camera crew. Well, the young man, Logan Vogel, who went to the 2010 Winter Classic and got inspired to play hockey, gets to win it in New Hampshire with a penalty shot of all things in overtime. And man, that kid is going to be happy tonight, thinking about Quinnipiac, as I mentioned. And while Bishop Guertin celebrates, Bedford Bulldogs lean on each other, looking for a little bit of inspiration. Very difficult. And no matter what happens, you got to do the obligatory handshakes at the center ice, which is hockey tradition, one of the best traditions in sports, in my opinion. They're going right to line up for the presentations from the NHIAA committee. Coaches, captains handle the trophies. Players get championship and runner-up medals. And it is an exciting moment. Yeah. And in a moment, we're going to head to the PA to cover our championship and runner-up trophy and medal presentations. Great moment, hockey. Again, Bedford's feeling it. It hurts, but they've had a heck of a season. They cannot hang their heads. Now we got a handshake. And again, the crowd giving the boys a great hand. They deserve it. That was a hard-fought, intense game. And it went to overtime. Players left everything out on the ice, and it shows, including all their hardware. Yeah, a lot of these kids, and Tom King and I, Tom King's down doing some interviews. A lot of these kids have played together when they were just tykes, youth hockey, juniors, et cetera, clubs. They know each other. A lot of them are friends. I've seen youth pictures where they're all standing together. Their families all know each other, many in adjacent towns. And you know, there's a real camaraderie among these folks. And you see some hugs going around because they do know each other, appreciate each other. The coaches know each other. It's a brotherhood, sisterhood. And this moment for champions and runners-up is very important, very special. And again, it's a great tradition in hockey and among the best in sports, bar none.
With the head coach and captain And would each team member and manager please come forward when your name is announced to receive the runner-up medallion. Starting with manager Madison Cody.
Like, oh, I'm going this way, kind of giving them a little that way, so you try to trick them into going the other way, and then you're ready for it.
Number 1, Ben Shinamay. Number 2, Parker O'Toole. Number 4, Brendan Thornton. Number 5, Ryan O'Connor. Number 7, Zachary Griffin. Number 9, Parker Gupta. Number 10, Ryan Lobdell. Number 12, Brady Plant. Number 18, Brian Riccio. Number 19, Maddox Muir. Number 20, Jack Warble. Number 22, Nick Hadley. Number 24, Jeremy Lorendo. Number 26, Brendan Kopp. Number 27, Cam Hadley. Number 29, Dominic Tolliver. Number 33, Evan Johnston. Number 37, Tucker Roberto. Number 40, Brody Cassidy. And last but certainly not least, number 52, Javin Manfield. Congratulations to the Bedford High School Bulldogs on a great season. And now with the head coach and captains of Bishop Guertin High School, please come forward to accept the Division I championship plaque.
It's like losing a World Cup on a penalty kick.
And with each player,
Put that into their hands.
I would ask that each player and manager please come forward to accept their championship medallion. Team manager Kader Jazokos. Number 1, Isaac Kastner. Number 2, Ryan Kelly. Number 3, Tim Keeley. Number 4, Michael Punto. Number 5, Austin Abbott. Number 6, Colin Rourke. Number 8, Jackson Lavasseur. Number 9, Aiden Kelly. Number 10, Ryan Locken. Number 11, Noah Cordero. Number 12, James Mantone. Number 14, Zachary Greer. Number 15, Logan Bogle. Number 16, John Mantone. Number 17, Stephen Toom. Number 21, Dylan Locken. Number 22, Devin Young. Number 23, Cosmo Ciano. Number 24, Sam Clausen. And last but certainly not least, number 29, Braden King. Congratulations to the 2023 NHIAA Division I Boys Ice Hockey Champion, the Cardinals of Bishop Guertin High School.
And again, a great tradition in all sports. Got to see the young men who won the championship and the runners-up both had great seasons today. Thanks everybody for joining us on both broadcasts, particularly our most recent one, where the Bishop Guertin Cardinals won the D1 Hockey Championship in a thrilling overtime 4-3 decision on a penalty shot. Thanks to our executive producer, Pete Johnson, our excellent camera crew, Tim O'Neill and Dylan Smith. My wingman who's down on the rink side is Tom King. And my name is Rich McDonough. It's been a real pleasure. And we will see you on the lacrosse field this spring, and we'll see you down the road. Thanks again, everybody.